Welcome to the Muslim video blog. I just wanted to clarify something. Sometimes we hear the expression selflessness. You have to be selfless. And we always recognize this as a virtue, to be selfless. But people wonder sometimes, well, what happened to myself? If I'm being selfless, that means I have no self. So where am I in all this? And don't I want to be self somehow? Isn't myself important? I mean, shouldn't I have a feeling of goodness about myself? So what do you mean selflessness? So I just want to clarify that it's really selfishness. We want to be absent from selfishness. We don't want to be selfish. Selfish means that I think about my lower self. You know, I want to stuff my face, and all the various permutations of what that means in all the different facets of life. But self means recognizing who I really am. What's really important to me? And that self, I don't want to negate. On the contrary, that self, I want to boost as much as possible. I want to be so self-assertive in the real self. What's the real self? Well, the real self, to be a giver, to emulate our Creator, to go in His ways, namely to be givers. So when I do things that make me a giver, when I let go of certain things, when I step outside my comfort zone to do good activities, anything like that, that's the real self. And that I want to be proud of, that I want to feel good about. I don't want to negate that. When I say body, I want to eat. No, that we should negate. Of course we have to take care of the body, but we have to begin to separate who's the real me, who's the real self, and empower that. Constantly empower the real self, the godly side of us, the noble side of us, the holy side of us. That's the real self. That should not be selfless. That should be filled with self. All this world part of us, the more animalistic part of us, that's what we're talking about when we say get rid of that self. So it's really selfishness. I hope that clarifies. And see you next time.